Today we're talking Star Wars. Hi everyone, I'm Hales and welcome to my channel. Thank you for sticking with me on this mini series that I've been doing throughout December, which is the 12 makes of Christmas. Today is make number 10. That leaves 2 more things to make. I have no idea if I'm going to make them, if I've got time to make them, but we won't worry about that today. Now, I started on make number 10 months and months ago, and it's something for my husband, and anyone who's been watching my channel for a while will just be probably sick of me going on about it, but these things are finally finished. And they are some cosplay trousers for my husband, and he does Star Wars cosplay with the UK Garrison, and he goes to Comic Cons and that kind of thing. If you don't know what Comic Cons are and cosplay, feel free to skip over this video. I've got plenty others that you can watch, but if you don't mind, just humour me, just bear with me. And I will put some pictures in so you can see, so it shows what I'm talking about as well. So he wears a costume when he goes to events, things, and the costume has to be as close to what it appears in the movies as possible. Which means a lot of these things you can't just buy off the peg, because everyone is a different shape and size, and so things have to be tailored to your body so they fit really well, like the actors who wear these costumes in the films and all these cosplays, all sorts of different things. But for this one and for this video, it's about Star Wars. So the way the actors in the Star Wars films are wearing their outfits, they would have been tailored for them. So you can't just buy generic clothes and then they're baggy and they don't fit, blah blah blah. The result is you need to have specialist clothes made. They are really expensive to buy. As it turns out, I know why they're really expensive to buy, because I have made some and I've been basically working off like £1 an hour at this rate, because if I actually made these trousers to sell, they'd probably cost about £800 in order to like actually have any kind of, probably not even minimum wage, just the amount of hours.
That's an exaggeration.
Well, I will drag my husband in. I do have a spare chair, so he will be joining me to, you know, answer to this. But these trousers have been the bane of my life. I made him some trousers previously, and I do have a video on my channel which I will link in the description box below, all about his Shoretrooper trousers and the way that they were done. Somebody found some new resources which said that the stitching lines and things have changed slightly, and with the what I did metal eyelets on his original trousers, and somebody's bright idea, they claim that the eyelets are sewn. Well, I do have an eyelet function on my machine. I've talked about it in a previous vlog. I could not get it to stitch in a circle. It did half a circle and then collapsed in on itself. I've got the cat whinging at me now. It's either my husband shouting at me from the next room or it's the blooming cat. So machine wasn't going to work. I knew that I would have to hand sew them because that's the only way I could get them done. And so I made the trousers, which took absolutely ages to do, and lots of unpicking later. And also one of the sewing machines died. Clicking down because I was just trying to hook these on. Oh, the flies are undone. I can't show you trousers, the flies are undone. So they're basically a job per trouser, but they come up quite high, so they're quite high at the waist. So I had to basically make my own pattern. The previous trousers had shrunk, the design had changed slightly, so I had to work off that, which I'd come up with that based on a very basic job per design from, I think it was from Butterick, a Butterick sewing pattern. I adapted that to make the original trousers, and these ones have evolved basically from that basic pattern. It probably doesn't make sense. So these are them here, and also they're not supposed to look brand new because they're supposed to look as if they've been worn in like battle. Just think if you know anyone who does like reenactments, that kind of thing, it's that sort of theme. So they have to be made to look like they have been worn and not just, you know, straight off the sewing machine. So they stick out, they're supposed to stick out. So this is actually in a canvas material, which is super hard on hand sewing and is quite hard to sew through. So some of this top stitching is done on my vintage Singer machine, which I bought in the summer. that shows how long ago I have been working on these trousers. And these are the eyelets. Right, come here. He can be answerable. You can meet my other half. Right, so I've been joined by Paul now. And so he is the reason for these trousers. So would you like to... I've got a squeaky chair. I'm on the squeaky chair again. So these are the eyelets.
Yes, these were the eyelets that we had to hand sew over the weekend. And I don't think Haley's ever going to forgive me. I think we done like 2 each. And then we just take a break and then swapped over to get them done. It took about... Well, I'm not very good at stitching, hand sewing, so it took me probably half an hour.
Show them.
Half an hour stitch, so they're not brilliant, but...
So I'll block my face so it focuses. So each hole took 20 to 30 minutes, and there are 38.
Yeah.
So we're looking over 12 hours of hand sewing, and my finger, see that little dot? That's a hole that I got in my finger from pushing the needle through. What are you laughing at? And I tried it with a thimble, but it just kept coming off. So we would basically do like 2 hours, then another 2 hours, and another 2 hours, and we did it in shifts, didn't we?
Yeah,
for like 2 days.
Yeah, 2 days. It wasn't a fun experience. Obviously, I'm not very good at sewing, but had enough from experience to be able to do it.
And the reason why we had to madly do it was, 1, because I hadn't done it months ago when I'd made the rest of the trousers, but 2, because...
We needed to get them done so quick because I got selected to go on the red carpet in my costume, and my other trousers were tight, to be quite honest. So
it was this was the premiere for the Rise of Skywalker, the new Star Wars film, in Leicester Square. So the carpet was actually blue, not red, but so it was the European premiere, and they had loads of people marching up and down and all in their costumes, and so Paul was one of them, but it meant that we had to get these trousers done because the old ones didn't fit and they would have ripped open. They seriously would have ripped open. So we have these, and then it's also, it looks unfinished. That's the way apparently it is now. So I used the same coloured thread, which is the Gutterman thread, throughout. So for in the machine, the bobbin, the hand sewing, and then I even did 4 reels on my overlocker to do the bottom as well, and I ran out and I had to redo it again and again. So these trousers will not be repeated, will they? No.
I've been asked by colleagues to, does she still make the trousers? And I've highlighted saying I had to beg my wife to make me my set, so no.
That is a big fat no. And Lynn, if you're watching this, you'll be so pleased that I won't be talking about this anymore and the trousers have been done. So I will put a photo in now of Paul on the red carpet, blue carpet, in the costume, in the trousers. This has been make number 10. I will link all my other Vlogmas videos of my 12 makes of Christmas and a playlist at the very end of this. If you haven't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button, and I will see you soon.